Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
It's a Friday. Hey, welcome in. Morning Wake Up here on Steve Shedler Media on this Friday, January 10th, 27 degrees. Woke up to about a half an inch of snow on the ground this morning here in the big town of Sigourney, Iowa. Hey, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney. They're our headline sponsor, Brothers Market in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. You can go to shopbrothersmarket.com. You can download the Brothers Market app, get some digital coupons, earn some rewards, see what the deal of the week is, shopping deals, and more. It's a smart way to shop. Brothers Market in Sigourney. We thank them for being our headline sponsor on the Morning Wake Up. We are broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. You can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at 641-673-4845, accepting new patients. They're going to file your insurance forms for you. Delta Dental Provider, located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. Toothy, that is Oski Dental, sponsoring our studios. Let's get a look at our forecast. It is brought to us by the Garden Gate. You know, they've been proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding areas for 27 years now. Fresh floral arrangements, jewelry, home decor, sympathy gifts. They got something for everyone at the Garden Gate. Well, chances some more flurries today. Maybe some isolated snow showers. Otherwise cloudy and a high of 31. And a precip chance, snow chance at 20% for later on today. Again, had half an inch of snow on the ground this morning. Scattered flurries for tonight and cloudy skies, a low down to 16. Tomorrow, increasing clouds, a high of 31. Saturday night, snow is likely, maybe mixing with some freezing rain, mainly after midnight. So be aware of that if you're doing some late night traveling tomorrow night, a low of 26. Sunday, a 40% chance of snow before noon, cloudy and a high of 33. Right now, current conditions, humidity at 88%, winds are west under 5 miles per hour. The barometer at 30.00, dew point at 25, and our current temperature, according to the National Weather Service equipment right here in the Oski Dental Studios, 27 degrees right now in the big town of Sigourney. Your weather is sponsored by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. This or That is up next. It's always sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. And this goes up at 6 a.m. every weekday morning on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook. Glasses or contacts is our This or That. I am definitely, obviously, a glasses guy. I tried contacts for one day. Couldn't do it. Couldn't stick my finger in my eye. So I went with glasses. I'm sticking with glasses. Glasses for me. So This or That, make sure you comment on that at Steve Shuttler Media Facebook. Just scroll back through your timeline. Our question of the day goes up at noon today, sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. Can you play a musical instrument? And we're talking right now, like not in the past. In the past, I took piano lessons. I played trumpet for a while. Can't do either right now. Can you play a musical instrument? I mean, you've seen me kind of butcher things on the recorder that Neil and I bust out the recorders every once in a while. But no, I can't play a musical instrument anymore. Maybe the triangle, and I probably would be bad at that. But can you play a musical instrument? That'll be our question of the day. Let's see, weekly top 20. Now, this went out later than usual in the week, but we did get it up yesterday. And look at that. Anthony Schilling, he's been number one. Other than 1 week here, I don't know, a month or two ago, where Bruce Beinhardt came in and became number one. Anthony Schilling's been number one for basically the last 6-7 months. He's been unstoppable. But Bruce does it again this week. See, yeah, Bruce kind of, he lays back for a while, and then he storms in, takes number one, and then kind of silently bows out for a while, and then comes storming back. So Bruce is number one. Bruce Beinhardt, number one on the most engaged fan list. It's Bruce, Anthony, Bubby, Levon, Dan, Nancy, Curtis, James, Seth, and Dave, the top 10. So thanks to everyone for likes, comments, and shares. Appreciate you guys. And Bruce really getting it done last week on our weekly top 20. Bruce, number one. Let's take a look at our Athlete of the Week. It's sponsored by Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics. Athlete of the Week, as voted on by folks here on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook. And Anna Gorsh, a girl wrestler from English Valley's Wrestling, is our Athlete of the Week. Now, Anna had 345 votes. She got by Sigourney Keota's Rihanna Utterback. So Anna Gorsh is the, I was going to say Wrestler of the Week, Athlete of the Week. Now, it's interesting. The last three, I'm looking up on my wall here where I keep things. The last three Athletes of the Week have been female wrestlers in the area. So that's interesting. In fact, our last four Athletes of the Week have all been girls. So that's cool. But latest is Anna. You see her on the screen there. Anna, heck of a wrestler with English Valleys. So congratulations to Anna, our Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics. Team of the Week, brought to us by Kelly Style State Farm. Once again, this school year is EBF Girls Wrestling. Second time that they've been voted our Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week. So congratulations to EBF Girls Wrestling. They did this basically a month ago. It was December 16th when they were voted the Team of the Week. And they get it again on this January 10th. So congratulations, EBF Girls Wrestling, Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week. Anna Gorsh, our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics Athlete of the Week this week. What is next? We don't usually do like hard-hitting news stories. Did want to tell you, in case you have not seen, just a ridiculous thing happening in Sigourney here a couple of nights ago. That's not what I wanted to bring back. Wanted to show, these are with pictures are courtesy of Bill Halloran here in Sigourney. Now, the firefighters in Sigourney were out on a call here a couple of nights ago, and their personal vehicles were parked in front of the fire station in Sigourney. And while the firefighters were out on a call, their vehicles were egged. Someone was stupid enough to egg personal vehicles in the parking lot of the Sigourney Fire Station. You're seeing some of the eggs, just ridiculous. So there is a reward. The reward is now at $2,200. Donors are putting in money to catch whoever did this to these personal vehicles. Evidently, there is not any camera footage that can be found of who threw these eggs. It took place between 11 p.m. to 11:45 a.m. 2 nights ago. So again, these are just volunteer firefighters that showed up to volunteer and go help somebody out. Their vehicles were parked in front of the fire station in Sigourney, and they were egged. So it's just stupid. So if you have any information on that, let the fire department know. I'm sure you can let the county sheriff's department know in Keokuk County. But help out. Let's find out who did this. They need to be punished for throwing eggs at personal vehicles at the fire station in Sigourney. Just ridiculous stuff going on there. Let's do our community calendar up next. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney, off of Highway 149. If you have an event coming up, weddings, graduations, reunions, or whatever you got, Enchanted Events is the venue for you. You can contact them for more information on pricing and all that good stuff. And on the calendar, let's see here. Now, we do have rescheduled. Lori and Joe King will be coming to Barnwired on Valentine's Day for the Iowa Music Showcase, so make sure you put that on your calendar. They made this graphic up, so wanted to share that. That is cool. Also on the calendar, what else do we have? Do want to tell you that if you need our Energy Saver kits, they are free at the Environmental Learning Center in Oskaloosa. Make sure you pick those up. Energy Saver kits at the Environmental Learning Center, Mahaska County Conservation going on there. And then also on the calendar, keep in mind the Sigourney Library has their after-school programs going on through April. That comes up next week, so put that on your calendars for your kids. Let's see here, kindergarten through first grade on Thursdays. Let's see, fourth grade and up on Tuesdays. Second and third grade on Wednesdays, kindergarten through first grade on Thursdays. So after-school programs at the library in Sigourney. Some community calendar stuff brought to us by Enchanted Events. Hey, coming up today here on Steve Shuttler Media, we're going to Barnwired in Sigourney. We've got the Iowa Music Showcase live at Barnwired, and we've got Joel Baker coming to hang out today from 11:30 to noon. So stop in, check it out in person. Watch it here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, YouTube. Maybe listen to it later on after the fact in podcast form. That's Joel Baker, going to give us a live interview and live original tunes today, 11:30 to noon at Barnwired in Sigourney. Should be a good time. And then tomorrow, we've got the sports section live right back there at Barnwired in Sigourney. You can stop in for breakfast, coffee, and check out the sports section. Andy McGuire back as our host, and we'll be talking area sports with coaches and athletes. I know we've got the North Mahaska boys basketball team coach, a couple of players coming from North Mahaska. We've got some of the folks from the number 1 ranked EBF girls basketball team coming tomorrow morning, and still trying to nail down a third guest for a third segment tomorrow. But at the very least, North Mahaska boys basketball, EBF girls basketball tomorrow morning on the sports section from Barnwired. Again, check that out in person, online, or in podcast form. So those are your things going on for this weekend. Next week, we've got basketball coming up here on Steve Shuttler Media. North Mahaska against Baxter on Monday. Pekin Waco on Tuesday. Pekin Fairfield on Thursday. Sigourney HLV on Friday. So a busy week of basketball covering a lot of area teams next week here on Steve Shuttler Media with basketball action. Okay, let's jump into our birthdays here on the Morning Wake Up. Happy birthday birthday to you. Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers bringing us our celebrity and hometown birthdays. And you can get more information on the listings that Nikki has at hometown-re.com. Hometown birthdays for today and for this weekend. We've got Frank Glandon with a birthday today. Happy birthday to Frank. We've got Aaron Riggs with a birthday tomorrow. R.D. Keep. My friend R.D. has a birthday on Saturday. Dan Hudson with a birthday on Saturday. Jared Lyle. He was an old Sigourney Keota football player, one of the originals that came over from Keota. Jared Lyle with a birthday tomorrow. Lyle Hammis, an old teammate of mine, has a birthday on Saturday. On Sunday, we've got Katie George with a birthday. We've got Juanita Rowland with a birthday and Rose Fisher with a birthday on Sunday. So happy birthday to all of those folks this weekend. Celebrity birthdays for today. Rod Stewart, the singer. Have I told you lately that I love you? Rod Stewart, 80 years old today. Singing like Rod Stewart made me cough a little bit. George Foreman, boxer, former world champ, and then the former world champion of grills. George Foreman, 76 years old. Got Pat Benatar, the singer, 72. Bobby Rahal from IndyCar Racing, 72. And Daddy Mac from Criss Cross, gonna make you jump. Do you guys remember Criss Cross? So if you were my age, so I'm 52. These guys were the two kids back probably around 1990. This is just a guess. Early 90s. They had the song Criss Cross to make you jump, and they wore their pants backwards. They wore their clothes backwards, maybe, if I remember right. So he's half of Criss Cross. Daddy Mac is now 46 years old. That makes me feel really old. Daddy Mac will make you jump. So those are your celebrity and happy birthdays, hometown birthdays, brought to us by Hometown Real Estate in Sigourney. All right, good morning to you on this Friday. Again, it's Saturday. It's Friday, January 10th. We're doing the morning wake-up sponsored by Brothers Market in Sigourney. On this date in history, let's see here. What happened on this date? Uh-oh. I think some of my stuff got messed up. Poopy, my cat, was really bugging me today. He was really getting all up in my grill, yo. On this date in history, O.P. Brigg. A guy named O.P. Are you down with O.P. Brigg? Yeah, you know me. O.P. Brigg patented his invention on this date in 1882. It was barbed wire. So the barbed wire fence, patented 1882. On this date in 1949, RCA announced that they were coming out with a revolutionary new way to listen to music, the 45. The 45. Do you remember, maybe your first 45 that you bought? I've still got some 45s here at the house, the little small records, vinyl records, 45s. They were a great thing. 1976, the creepy country song Convoy by C.W. McCall hit number 1 in country music on this date in 1976. Yeah. Give that song a listen and think about the words that they're singing. Today is, National Houseplant Appreciation Day. So if you have some houseplants, appreciate them today. Give them a hug. National Oysters Rockefeller Day. Don't know what that is. It's Save the Eagles Day. Boy, I see a ton of eagles anymore here in southeast Iowa. It's National Cut Your Energy Costs Day. And it's National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. Those are your days you can celebrate today on the National Day calendar. All right, let's hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back with more. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Iowa Petite Pearl from Tassel Ridge Winery is a complex dry red wine. The first impression is a lightly acidic entry, transitioning to dark fruit and a long, pleasing finish. It was made from Petite Pearl grapes, which were grown in our Mahaska County vineyards. It's a versatile wine that will pair with grilled meat or pasta with a tomato-based sauce. Iowa Petite Pearl is currently available at Tassel Ridge Winery and a few of our retailers in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Thank you for calling the City Cinema Mega Multiplex to Quad Triomni Theaters, where the best of Hollywood always avoids us like the plague. Now playing, there's Robbie Williams in Better Man. A dairy farmer becomes famous over his specialty in Butterman. Joe Biden stars in Bitter Man. And don't miss the documentary on the importance of taking over Greenland and the Panama Canal in A Complete Unknown. So when you demand a quality night of entertainment and you didn't get it, you must be here at your nearest City Cinema Mega Multiplex. Do Quad Triomni Theaters. Thank you for calling.
Hey, thanks to Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor here on the Morning Wake Up on Steve Shetler Media. We're broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. We thank all of our sponsors for making things possible here on Steve Shetler Media. Let's go ahead and do some things you need to know. Some things you need to know. Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood performing at the late President Jimmy Carter's funeral on Thursday. I did not see any of that footage, but Garth and Trisha were there. How about Tom Brady? Now, Tom's a part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders. Now, Tom Brady is said to have put a bug in the ear of his former coach, Bill Belichick. I don't know why you would put bugs in people's ears, but evidently he's been talking to Bill about coming there to coach in Vegas. Now, Bill Belichick literally just signed a deal, with North Carolina University to be their coach, right? I mean, that would be kind of low down dirty if he stiffed them and just went to the Raiders, right? That would, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, nothing surprises me, but we'll see. Jamie Lee Curtis has donated $1 million to the Southern California fire relief efforts. Just those horrible fires going on out in California. Speaking of which, now Ben Affleck had just bought a $20.5 million house in the Pacific Palisades in California that he has now had to evacuate because of the fires going on there. So Ben Affleck, how would you like to spend $20.5 million on a house and then see it go up in flames? That would be bad. Meanwhile, celebrities out there around the Hollywood area. Paris Hilton, who I'm sure has like a house in numerous locations. It's not like she's hurting for money or houses, but Paris Hilton lost her home in Malibu. Other celebrities are escaping. They say that Chrissy Teigen and John Legend have escaped to a hotel with their 4 kids, 4 dogs, and their pet bearded dragon. So people getting out of California and those fires. According to a new survey, 41% of companies worldwide plan to reduce their workforces by 2030 due to artificial intelligence. So AI taking over the world. Let's go to some kind of a neat Hollywood movie story. Angelo Masagli and Caitlin Hale. If those names don't ring a bell, they were both just 10 years old when they first crossed paths at the audition for the movie School of Rock that had Jack Black in it as the teacher. Now, she played the pigtailed backup singer, Marta, or Blondie, while he took on the part of Frankie, the tough guy, one of the band's security details. So these 2 kids in the movie School of Rock. Now, 22 years later, they have now gotten married, and evidently they had a reunion for School of Rock at their wedding. So kind of a neat love story there from the movie School of Rock. Other stuff you need to know, an international team of scientists announcing that they have successfully drilled one of the oldest ice cores yet. They've penetrated nearly 2 miles into Antarctic bedrock to reach ice that they say is at least 1.2 million years old. How do you know how old ice is? I don't know. They're guessing that this ice is 1.2 million years old, drilling into the ice cores of Antarctica. Right? Easy for me to say. Antarctica. I don't know why they're drilling into. What are they looking for exactly? Or are they just doing it to do it? And then finally, let's go from cold weather to warm weather. If you're heading to Florida, watch out for falling iguanas. Actually, it must not be too hot there because when the temps dip below the mid-40s, iguanas go into a dormant state, and sometimes they fall out of trees. So if you're heading to Florida for maybe a January vacation, look for falling iguanas. Take your umbrellas and watch out for the falling iguanas. Let's do the impossible. Today's impossible question. Today's impossible question. 12% of adults don't have one of these. 12% of adults don't have one of these. What are we talking about? Think about that. Let's take a look at the comments. Patrick was number 1 today. Patrick in first, followed by Bubby, Dan, Sherry, Nancy. Patrick saying your nose is the best instrument. We'll be talking about noses here soon. Sandy, Jackie, Sherry, Pat, Lisa, Eloise. Eloise with the hi. Bruce, Amber, Jan. Patrick's busy in the comments this morning. Good morning to all of you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Impossible question. 12% of adults don't have one of these. What are we talking about? We're talking about a credit card. I am one of the 12%. I don't have a credit card. I don't want a credit card. I don't need to go into debt. No, thank you. So, credit cards. 12% of adults don't have a credit card, which I think is probably a good thing. Maybe for emergencies, that would be about it. Let's get weird.
That is weird.
In some weird. Here we go. Talking about nose picking in the comments. A 2022 study by Griffith University in Australia, mate, found a potential link between nose picking and an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease based on research conducted on mice. All right, so now that I messed with my nose, so nose picking leading to an increased risk of Alzheimer's based on research with mice. Are they saying that mice pick their nose? The study showed that damaging nasal tissues during nose picking could allow bacteria to travel up the olfactory nerve to the brain, which then messes with Alzheimer's. So if you pick your nose, if you are a nose picker, could lead to some bad stuff. How about this? Rich people. Wealthy vacationers at Utah's Park City Resort, the largest ski area in the U.S., faced 3-hour lift waits during the busy post-Christmas week due to a worker strike. Ski patrollers at the resort, which is owned by Vail Resorts, began striking December 27th, demanding higher wages and better benefits, including parental leave, holiday pay, and other things. Now, guests who paid up to $20,000 for family vacations expressed frustration with the resort's inability to manage operations, citing unsafe overcrowding and reduced lift visibility, or availability, I should say. So the workers are wanting anywhere from $21 to $23 per hour. Vail asserts wages have increased to $25 an hour on average over 4 seasons. So the workers wanting more money, the people paying $20,000 for family vacations to the ski resort, not happy. Nobody's happy at this ski resort in Utah. Ooh, this is some bad news up next. In a devastating event, a 3-year-old was fatally attacked by family dogs in her father's Cincinnati home. The tragedy unfolded as the little girl slept on the couch with her father, discovering the horrific scene, calling 911 in distress, saying, quote, "I just woke up and my daughter is dead. There's blood everywhere." The toddler's mother, of course, expressed profound heartbreak, saying, quote, "I felt like she was ripped away from us. Now all we have are memories." Cincinnati Animal Care removed 3 dogs from the home, placing them under mandatory quarantine while the family seeks answers and justice for her death. So some of the family dogs killing the little girl. That is horrible. This is the weird news, and this is weird. A 19-year-old woman experiencing, a rare case of extreme breast growth from a B cup to a triple G following her Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination. This is according to Toronto-based researchers. The condition, identified as PASH-associated, I can't say some of these words. They say it's infrequent with fewer than 20 documented cases worldwide. The woman reported rapid breast enlargement starting 1 week after her first vaccine dose back in September of 2022, which worsened after the second dose. So she underwent a reduction surgery 5 months later, though significant blood loss limited the amount of tissue removed. So it went from a B cup to a triple G because of her Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination. I never got the vaccine. Didn't believe in it, didn't trust it. And, with weird stuff that has happened to people since then, I'm glad I didn't. So that's just one thing that happened there. Other stuff in the weird news. Got a couple more weird news stories. A passenger on a 9-hour international flight from Dallas to Paris admitted to pretending to sleep to avoid raising their reclined seat, sparking a heated debate online. So this guy was back in his seat on the airplane and was faking being asleep so that he could recline the entire way. The traveler initially complied with the request of a fellow passenger who explained that a baby in a car seat behind her made reclining difficult. So, when you're on an airplane, it's cramped, it's crowded, there's not a lot of room, and when the person ahead of you reclines in their seat, it makes it even worse. So this guy did it for the entire trip, 9-hour trip. He pretended to be asleep so that he could recline. That's kind of a jerky thing to do. And then finally, in weird news, a tanker truck carrying thousands of gallons of liquid chocolate overturned on Tennessee's Highway 340 at the Greene and Cock County line on January 4th. While no other vehicles were involved, the driver had to be airlifted due to injuries sustained during the accident. Cleanup of the chocolate spill, which caused road closures and traffic rerouting, extended into the following day. So the driver's current condition is yet to be reported, but no news may indicate recovery, hopefully. So a chocolate-covered roadway. Let's go to the files of Law and Disorder. In some disorder, boy, come on, people. Use your brains. 2 women in Maryville, Tennessee, faced police scrutiny after attempting to use a counterfeit $1 million bill at a Dollar General to purchase gift cards. Come on. One of the women claims she received the bill in the mail from an unidentified church, though she could not provide any details because she's a liar. The other woman stated that she was unaware of the fake bill and was merely accompanying her friend. These two must have been straight F students. While neither was charged, they were banned from returning to the store. So, fake $1 million bills. And they went to a Dollar General. Sure, makes sense. Let's skip right into the duh for today. I mean, if that wasn't enough duh for you, here, let's try this.
Duh.
In some duh today, 2 former St. Louis police officers, Austin Frazier and Ty Warren, are under scrutiny for leaving a suicide victim unattended because their shift was nearly over. They're like, nah, just leave it for the next guys. The incident began when a 29-year-old man called 911 before attempting suicide. Upon arriving at the scene, the officers found him alive, but chose not to assist him because their shift was nearly over. They left without rendering aid or securing the area, returning 10 minutes later and pretending to discover the scene anew. Subsequent arriving officers provided aid and requested emergency services, but the man succumbed to his injuries. So this guy killed himself. And, obviously these 2 guys that were worried about getting off on time didn't help him. So shame on them. The incident, described by former St. Louis County Police Chief as pure laziness, has sparked outrage over the officers' conduct and their disregard for public duty. So, yeah, horrible thing there.
Duh.
Yeah, they get more than the duh. Hopefully they get fired because they certainly deserve it. Let's take a look one last time at our forecast. It's sponsored by the Garden Gate. Maybe some flurries today. Maybe some more flurries. Again, we saw, I had officially here at the Oski Dental Studios in Sigourney, Iowa, I had a half an inch of snow this morning. So maybe some more flurries today, otherwise cloudy and a high of 31. Looks like a chance of some precipitation off and on through the weekend. Right now, 27 degrees here in the big town of Sigourney, Iowa. Coming up on our video board for today, we've got In Remembrance Of. That's every weekday morning at 8 a.m. We've got the Iowa Music Showcase at 11:30. We've got Successful Farming at 5:30. Then tomorrow morning, we'll have the sports section live at Barnwired in Sigourney. Hey, again, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor on the Morning Wake Up. And yes, we thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Okay, that does it for today. You guys have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Be safe with this weather. A little bit of precip out there this weekend. And otherwise, maybe we'll see you later on today or tomorrow at Barnwired. And be back here on Monday morning at 7 a.m. for the next Morning Wake Up.